There's a place on Earth where you simply can't go. An entire continent surrounded by secrets, guarded by international treaties, and wrapped in mysteries that will make you question everything. Antarctica. 14 million square kilometers of ice and prohibitions. But why? What are they really hiding there? Why did dozens of countries sign a treaty to control who can set foot on that continent? Today you're going to discover the truth behind Antarctica. Let's go. Let's start with the basics. The Antarctic Treaty, signed in 1959 by 12 countries, and today recognized by more than 50 nations. This treaty prohibits military activity, natural resource exploration, and requires special authorization for any visit. You can't simply show up there. But here's what's intriguing. Why did so many countries agree so quickly to demilitarize an entire continent? And despite there being trillions in oil and minerals beneath the ice, nobody can touch them. Officially, it's to protect the environment. But is that all? Why so much control over a desert of ice? Here's where things get really strange. There are areas in Antarctica where not even scientists can enter without special permissions, and some where nobody enters. Lake Vostok, for example. This subglacial lake is 4 kilometers below the ice, isolated from the world for 15 million years. Russian scientists drilled until they almost reached it and then stopped. The official explanation? To avoid contaminating the ecosystem. But think about it. A lake that could contain completely unknown life forms, and they simply stopped? Besides, satellite images of these zones frequently appear blurred on Google Earth. Why censor a desert of ice? What don't they want us to see? 1946. Right after World War II, the USA launched Operation Highjump, officially a scientific expedition. But they sent 4,700 soldiers, 13 ships, and 33 aircraft. That's a lot for science, don't you think? The mission was supposed to last 6 to 8 months, but was aborted after only 2 months. What happened? Admiral Richard Byrd, who commanded the operation, gave an enigmatic interview mentioning a land beyond the pole and warned about hostile aircraft that can fly from pole to pole at incredible speeds. Hostile aircraft? In 1946? In Antarctica? Most of the reports remain classified to this day. Released documents were heavily censored. Something happened on that mission. Something serious enough to make thousands of soldiers come running back and keep the files secret for almost 80 years. Antarctica is geologically strange. Scientists have detected enormous magnetic anomalies beneath the ice. Variations so intense they make compasses spin wildly and electronic equipment fail. The Wilkes Land anomaly is 300 kilometers wide. Some say it's an asteroid, others disagree. The magnetic signature doesn't match any known natural material. Pilots report bizarre phenomena, instruments failing, communications cut off, and lights moving beneath the ice. And there's blood falls, a waterfall red as blood that flows from a glacier. How does this water remain liquid at minus 17 degrees Celsius? The more we study Antarctica, the more questions arise, and the fewer answers they give us. And we've reached reason number 1, the most disturbing one. With global warming, the ice is melting, and as it recedes, things are appearing. Satellite images have shown what appear to be pyramids emerging from the ice. Perfect triangular structures, too symmetrical to be natural. Scientists say they're just mountain peaks. But the geometry is suspicious. And in 2016, several powerful personalities visited Antarctica without explanation. John Kerry, Patriarch Kirill, and Buzz Aldrin, who was evacuated urgently and later tweeted about absolute evil. The tweet was quickly deleted. What did they all go to see? Why the sudden interest? Some believe an ancient civilization is preserved beneath the ice. Others speak of underground bases or extraterrestrial contact. We don't know the truth, but we know that whatever is beneath that ice is important enough to keep an entire continent under secrecy. So what do you think? Is Antarctica just a frozen desert protected for environmental reasons, or is there something much bigger being hidden? Leave your theory in the comments. Do you believe the official explanations? If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell because there's a lot more mystery coming your way. Remember, the world is much stranger than they tell us. The truth is down there, frozen beneath kilometers of ice. Until the next mystery,